Evil villains in the building. Motherfuckers drop dead. Mark ass fuckers.
All right, in 3, 2. Oh my goodness!
Start over. I wasn't ready. Hold on.
What? Oh! You know, you look like a Seth Rogen.
Yeah, we replaced Ren and Tyler, and I think they had a baby or something, and out came Joe.
Ren and Tyler had a baby.
Out came Joe. That's what happened.
You've got no features from Ren. You have all the features from Tyler.
I love bread. It just
Oh, there you go.
every day.
Like, instead of formula milk, that he just grinds a bunch of bread, and then he just adds water. Like, this is good for you.
Yeah, man, that's a problem. That's a real red flag. Okay, let's talk about this. Okay, so supposedly, I don't know where this is, but I think it's somewhere with Hmong people. Okay, let's talk about this shit that happened. All right, it happened a few weeks ago. I didn't talk about it. I forgot. I was gonna bring it up. I forgot to bring it up. So what had happened was, neighbors called, and supposedly there was like a robber or some shit that was going around the neighborhood. Cops came, couldn't find the robber. They saw across the street there was a light on in like the backyard fucking storage fucking thing, whatever that shit's called, right? They go over there. They're like, get out, come out the fucking barn thing. What's the shack? Come out the fucking shack. Come out of the fucking shack. We got dogs, okay? We got dogs. We're going to send in the dogs. You don't come out the fucking shack, right? But
shit.
mind you, this isn't where the original burglar was supposedly at, okay? This was across the street, like neighbor's house, right?
Then why did they suspect it?
They suspected because they were just looking. Okay,
Oh.
so this is what happened. So they went over there like, come out. If you don't come out, we're sending in the fucking dogs. All right, we're gonna come and get you and shit. They don't come out. They send in the dogs. Turns out it's an old Hmong grandma, right?
Oh, so she doesn't know English.
She doesn't know English. She don't know what the fuck's going on. She's scared as shit. And supposedly what happened was they sent in the dogs. There was like one of them came in. She punched the shit out of one of the dogs. Another one came in, bit her in the arm and shit, bit her in the hand. And then the cops came in. It was like, oh, it's an old lady. Oh, we fucked up or whatever. But supposedly that's not where it ends. They drag her to the car in handcuffs, drag her ass to the car. Supposedly she breaks her ankle while they're dragging her to the car, right? So is the vocals okay? What are you looking at?
I thought my mic was off.
Oh,
For whatever reason.
so anyways, yeah, they drag her to the car. They think that her ankle is broken at this point because they were dragging her. She's fragile. She's like what, 90 years old or some shit.
What the fuck?
Yeah. So that's like a whole controversy. And then like the Hmong people, all like the 13 councils or some shit. There was like an interview. I watched a little bit. I couldn't take it seriously because I was like, okay, I ain't trying to watch this because for some reason I just couldn't pay attention
You said
to what they were
13
saying.
councils.
13 councils. Hmong 13 councils. some
Councils.
shit. I don't know anything.
Oh,
about
is that
it,
their what? Is that
that
their,
was like their leader group, their organization group or whatever they were going to do.
we have a fucking Illuminati?
Is this Naruto here? I'm confused. Why are there councils?
Hmong people,
The third.
they got shit. Okay,
Hokage.
this is what happens. Okay, so supposedly they were-
Monkage. Ooh, that's besides the point.
Anyway,
but-
yeah. So they're over there. They're trying to get an apology or just anything out of the police department, right? They don't get an apology. They don't get anything.
Yeah, because they don't own that shit.
Yeah, they
never own that
that's
shit.
fucked up, man.
They get paid leave.
That's fucked up.
Like,
dog.
why do they get to leave and get paid still?
That's
Like,
fucked
what
up,
the fuck?
dude.
You
Are
get a
they suing?
vacation?
Are they suing?
I think they're trying to take legal action and shit, but I haven't followed the
But
story since.
if you
It's
know,
been a few weeks.
if you know us, like Hmong people in general are not the type to take it to a court.
You just
In general.
let that shit fester, right?
Yeah,
inside?
we're just
Yeah,
like,
which is-
oh, okay, she fucked me over today. I just be okay.
how do you think? How do you think
my
the
dog
grudge happened?
died, but whatever.
That's how the grudge happened. That's how the movie happened.
There you go, see?
Come on.
we just hold out. We just hold out forever until we're demons, and then we
Yeah,
get
that's
you.
exactly
Then we
what
fucking
happened.
get your ass. Like,
Like-
oh, remember the dog you sent at me, baby?
No, at first I thought it was like I was giving the cops the benefit of the doubt. I was like, you know
Never.
what? No,
This day and age, never.
no, but at first I was like, you know what? Maybe it's just a really bad case of wrong place, wrong time. You know what I mean? Like the grandma's just over there. They're like, okay, what if the robber ran over there, tried to hide or whatever? Like I can understand their thinking. Like, okay, well maybe.
Do you
this
know?
fucking
Do you know if
robber
the
ran
grandma
over
said anything back when they were saying stuff? Like, get the fuck out.
there. No, she was scared. She didn't know how to speak English.
So she just. I know, but she didn't just make some noise.
I don't know. I don't think so because what the cops said was that if we would have heard a lady or old lady or anything, we would have stopped right away. We wouldn't have sent the dogs.
Oh, so she didn't say anything.
Supposedly, but then again, like, what would she say? Like she's outside of her fucking. She's in her shack.
Terrifying.
Yeah, white people come in like, hey, get out the fucking shack. We got dogs. Like, oh shit. Let me just pretend I'm not in here. Like, oh shit.
Because Asian people are ninjas and shit.
Yeah, right.
Fucking kung fu that dog right in the jaw.
If I act like I don't see them, they might not see me. Like,
Yeah, but like, I know if it was my grandma, she'd be like, oh, or something like,
I don't know.
you know.
All I know is she's one badass grandma because she beat the shit out of one of the dogs.
She did?
Yeah,
Is there
dude.
video?
No, there's not video, but
Well, how do you know?
Because she told the other Hmong people.
Well, maybe she was just hungry.
Oh, dinner. Oh,
That's why she didn't say anything. She's waiting.
I don't know. She's setting up traps and shit.
She looked like Michael. She looked like Michael Jordan from the free throw line.
She got her tongue out.
Grabbed one of the dogs, slammed it.
Come here. Yeah, but I thought, like I said, at first I was giving them the benefit of the doubt. Like, what if it's just a really bad case of wrong place, wrong time, all that type of shit or whatever. Like, okay, well, she got bit. I mean, yeah, but it's not really anybody's fault at first. And then later on, I heard like, oh, they broke her ankle while dragging her to the car. Like, what the? Is that necessary? Like,
Then it's like, what the fuck?
It's like, is that shit necessary? Like, the dogs were just doing what the dogs were trained to do. But you, as a person, you should know better. Like, she's a fucking grandma. She ain't robbing nobody. Like, come on.
Where did they
man.
drag her? To the cop car?
Yeah, they
They
dragged her to the cop car
they
with like handcuffs, everything.
No ambulance. They're like, no,
No,
fuck it.
like-
We'll put this
So-
bitch in a cell instead.
Yeah. Oh my.
So what?
it's stupid.
They didn't get like a description of a robber. They're like of the robber. They just said there was a robber, and so they
I don't
just-
know. I know that when they're talking to the like fucking walkie-talkies or whatever, and they're like, don't go, like don't do it, like you shouldn't fucking go over there. It's probably not it, but they still went anyways.
Oh god.
Like out of better fucking common sense, they just fucking went. Like, come on. But
shit
then
is fucking
you know what's
trash.
stupid though? Like this people. I saw some people saying some shit like, they should have went and asked the people who live there first. But I mean, like, who are you gonna ask? Like, oh, there might be a robber in your backyard. Can
Do
we
you
go?
know?
in your back- Like, what are you gonna say to
Do
them?
you
Like,
know?
Yeah, like,
Do you know there's a robber?
can we go in your backyard? There might be some robber in your back. Like, no one's gonna say that shit. Like,
Yeah.
that's a dumb argument. Like, I
But-
think that's stupid. As fuck.
But as soon as you saw, like it was a granny, you should have been like, all right, bring the
Right.
dogs back.
Right.
Let's
But they
see what the fuck
didn't.
it is, because
Yeah.
ain't no granny gonna whoop the shit out of a whole fucking police force.
Exactly.
What's the perfect cover? She's old. They're not gonna she's
Oh.
probably the robber.
Oh, so everyone's got like stage makeup now,
Maybe.
like it's the movie Drive or some shit.
Yeah, but I thought it was fucked up.
That
and
is
shit.
fucked up.
Isn't it?
But like, yeah, like I was saying, like usually we don't take legal action, but this is pretty crazy. I feel like they should.
They might be. I haven't followed the case.
This is like the Hmong Rodney King. Like this is nope.
It's gonna be riots. All 12 of you in the street.
All 12 of us.
The 13 councils is
Yeah.
13 people. It's like,
That's the 13th Hmong Kage. We never see him.
oh man! Oh my god!
That's the Hmong Flash.
Dude, think about our Hmong superheroes. Like, we don't have real superheroes.
We don't have Hmong. We
It's
have
so
no Ply.
sad. We have no Ply. That's
We have
it.
no Ply,
We have
but
no Ply.
like,
But then even that's a fucking.
I'm still waiting for a reboot.
Yeah.
Like, they should
No
do a
Ply is
reboot.
like this. Okay, so No Ply is this dude who his love gets taken away by a tiger spirit, right?
Ooh.
He goes and chases her for like years and years and years, and he finally gets her, and he kills the tiger spirit. They come back. His love to be is pregnant with tiger spirit demon babies.
What the fuck?
and shit. He
Yeah.
ends up killing all of them except for
This ain't your
one.
Marvel heroes.
Yeah, he ends up killing them except for one. The one comes back and tries to kill him. They make peace and happily ever after. The son goes off in the wild and becomes a real life tiger.
It's like an epic 3-parter.
What does it have to do with superheroes? I'm so
That's like no. We're saying
he's
like
our-
animal
like-
rape and
That's what I think about it. It's kind of fucked up.
It's got everything. It's got a little bestiality. It's got a little betrayal. You know, it's crazy.
But
It's awesome. Spider-Man.
He's got a sword. He's got a sword that he can light on fire. He's
It's
got
crazy.
a bow and arrow. He's got like that explode and shit for some reason. Makes
It
no
was-
sense.
It was the
upgraded
fir-
Hawkeye.
It
So.
was the first time. It was the first time we learned about effects. Like, because before that, Hmong movies didn't have really like effects that much or anything. So this guy, you see him as a kid, you see him fucking pull out a sword and it's on fire. You're like, what the fuck? And he can shoot explosive arrows.
Jeez,
Dude, there's literally a part in that movie where he jumps up into a high ass cliff, but then later on you watch it, it's just him jumping down, but they reversed it.
Remember our Macbeth video? Remember our Macbeth video?
Oh
We did
my
the same thing.
Oh my goodness.
That's
When
where-
I was young, I was like, I want to jump that high. But it's like, oh, he jumped down. Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense now. Oh shit.
There's this there's a scene where he throws like a chicken right over the house.
Yeah.
He throws the chicken over the house and he runs so fast he goes down the other side and he cuts it like in half.
That's not where it ends, okay? He gets a pig. He throws that shit over the house and he runs around the fucking house, cuts it in half.
This was our
Fucking
Hmong hero.
monster.
Same guy. This is
Same
a
guy,
fucking
bro.
tiger spirit
Yeah.
killer guy.
Yeah, he's a fucking monster,
this is
bro.
early-
Oh my god.
Yeah, like you guys might have Superman, but we got new plight.
I mean, come on.
Does he do superhero things? Like, does he save people, or is it just save the bitch and cut the fucking pig? Is that
I
kind
mean, what more do you want? I mean,
I suppose you got bacon and chicken at that point. You're good.
Exactly. That's like
oh shit.
God in Hmong. All you need is a fucking pig and a chicken. You're good. I got egg. I got chicken.
It's crazy
Is it
because
called-
like back then I used to think all this shit was real. You know what I mean? Like when
No.
I thought that shit was real.
No, Mike.
I was like, this motherfucker runs fast as shit.
no, Mitchell.
Oh my goodness! I want to
No,
train
because-
and be him when I grow up.
Because
Like, if I run fast enough, eventually. Hold on, oh dad, let me get a pig, okay? I just want a pig.
Just
to
pick up the
practice.
fat kids.
No, you know what? Because like when I saw it as a kid, like even those effects
Yeah.
were already dated by any other like Hollywood movie standard. So I already knew it was like, oh, this is
Bro, I didn't watch a lot of
This is
Hollywood
weird.
movies as a kid.
oh, that's like I
Yeah.
watched more like more Hollywood movies than I did.
I didn't
like,
watch a
Hmong
lot.
movies.
I
I watched a lot of Hmong dub movies,
Yeah, I did too.
but I didn't actually
Yeah.
watch a lot besides like, your typical Dr. Tom and
Yeah.
like Jerry movies. But,
I think all I watched was like Hmong dub movies growing up.
but
But up
that's not
until
all I watched.
up
but-
until like maybe 4th grade, and then I started watching real movies.
like more people like steal so much they don't care about copyright. So
oh my god, it's horrible.
so like you go to these tournaments and you buy like a Hmong dub movie. You think Hmong people made this movie because it's dub, but you're as a kid you're like ignorant to all this stuff. You don't even know all this stuff that it's
Yeah.
dub. So you're watching Shaolin Soccer. You're like these people are Hmong.
These people speak Hmong. Like for the longest time.
Hmong people are cool.
I
Like-
thought Jackie Chan was Hmong for the longest time, bro. Oh
and
my
then you see in the movie, like what the fuck?
this motherfucker's Chinese. What the fuck is this? That's not him.
Like-
That's not him.
Wait, he's not American? I'm confused.
You're like Chinese people stole this shit. What the fuck is this?
Nah, they dubbed that.
Yeah, yeah,
He's
yeah.
Hmong. They dubbed that shit.
Because like when I used to watch Kamen Rider movies in Hmong dub, I thought Kamen Rider was a Hmong thing.
Oh, my
and then
goodness.
and then the internet came out, you know, and you're like,
2002, you know,
You're
in
like-
that area.
wait, what the fuck? What's going on? More people don't have anything.
Fun songs.
But even our songs are like just
Yeah.
samples of like American
like-
music or Thai music.
They're like appropriating Thai music, really. That's
yeah,
all
yeah,
it is.
It's
That's
just like
really
it's
all it
dubbed.
is.
It's dubbed Thai music.
Yeah, it's really all
or
it is.
Chinese music.
How
Yeah,
do you dub? Hold on. How do you dub time?
you steal their instrumentals and you just
Isn't
sing
that just
your
a
lyrics.
cover at that point?
It's
I mean,
cover. It's a cover.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think the only real music we have is like the really old shit. You know what I mean? The kutsia. You know what I mean? The
Yeah, yeah,
kutsia.
that's all we
yeah,
have. Yeah,
Yeah, yeah, you know what I'm
It's
saying?
like,
you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Or like Mong Bahua, like
Yeah.
slam poetry.
Fuck.
Yeah.
But like even our food, we grow up thinking that our food is our food.